Yo, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna have what if Deku had solo leveling. Now personally, I don't want to do this for it since the reason is the 10-month training, because I believe that Jinwoo only take 6 months and he got to level 100. So imagine if he got 10 months instead. Yeah, Deku will be OP from the start. So I think I'm gonna somehow nerf him for a bit, or just doing something else, whatever power in my head. But I hope you like this video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell me what if I should do next. And let's roll that intro. We begin our story with a young Izuku who is walking under a bridge after getting bullied of being quirkless. Then suddenly he got attacked by the sludge villain. All Might comes in and help defeat the sludge easily. Then Deku would ask if he could become a hero. All Might said no. He would walk around the alley. Then he would bump into Emperor X. Yeah, I'm putting myself in the story. But anyway, Deku would apologize. Then I looked down at him and asked, "Hey kid, do you want a special power or quote-unquote ability?" Then Deku would nod. Then I pull his chin out and say, let me tell you something. I can give you a special ability that could make you the strongest person in the universe, but you had to do something for me. Then Deku would look at me and ask, okay, but inside his thing, I'm crazy. Then I start crying and say, okay. Then I poke him on the head. Then he woke up in his bed panting, thinking that was a dream. Then he looked up and saw a screen above him. Then he remembered the dream of Emperor X saying something about special ability. Then he saw a small note saying that I should do the daily quest. Then he looked at the daily quest and saw the Saitama One Punch Man work out, and he said, oh hell nah. Then he go to sleep. Then a few hours later, he would get stranded in the desert and had to fight the centipede for 4 hours. But luckily, the centipede weakens, and we all know he weak as hell. Then after running for a bit, he was, well, a bit is like 4 hours. He would get teleported back, still panting, and decided, yeah, maybe I should do the workout. Then for the next 10 months, he would keep doing the workout. And you already know how it's only 6 months for Jinwoo to reach level 100, and he got 10 months. Oh yeah, he's gonna be strong. So I have to somehow weaken him. Let's say that since Jinwoo, I believe, worked 4 years as a hunter, but Deku just received it. Let's say that he got the same level as Jinwoo after 10. And just for the sake of it, I'm gonna tell all of you what he did in that 10 months. From beginning, like what the first month to the second month, he would just do the daily quest until he finally get the job quest. Actually, no, he will get the instant dungeon key, because the system know how weak he is, and after training for 2 months, the system think, yeah, maybe it's good enough for him. Then he will go to the instant dungeon, and he saw monster. And for Deku, he never killed before, so he was startled, but he pulled out his weapon. And just for the sake of the video, Jinwoo in the beginning, he would always use a small dagger. In fact, even if he was before he even got the system, he also used that blade. Fun fact about that. So just for Deku, I'm gonna make him use gauntlet like Jinwoo's son. For his gauntlet, it's just a normal iron gauntlet that just hit well. Yeah, so he looked at the wolf and knocked one of them out, killing it easily. Then he would be shaking but smiling too, so he would go pound all of the wood wolf, and rip the head off, feeling excited for no reason at all, but he still have his moral in there. Then he would get that recovery, and he would walk and saw the giant snake, and he would go and try to fight with the giant snake, and his ability was okay, but he was not good for Casca, I think. Yeah, the snake. So he would get sent to a wall, and he started panicking, and he started talking to himself, saying, I trained so hard, but yet I failed. I trained so hard, but no one believed me. So I'm gonna stop showing people up and work for myself. And after getting that, he will get that main character energy boost and start to go haymaker at Casta, blood spitting everywhere. After like 2 hours or so, he finally did it. He killed the snake and he fall, and he finally get that Casca Fang, and he will upgrade his gauntlet to be able to add poison to it, and he would smile to this. Then few months have passed, and he will get that key to hell, and he will get that key to hell. Then he will cockily go there, and he also have a new skill and ability, dash, and what else he's have. I'm gonna give him double jump, and also he gonna have a special ability that I made for him. And we all know how Deku is always taking note about heroes, so the best skill I'm gonna give him is probably the Eye of Truth. That with this ability, he can know his opponent ability, quirks, and how old they are, and the chance of him beating them. So yeah, he would know if he could or could not beat someone. But anyway, continue on with the story. He would go and walk around the Hell Gate. I forgot the name. And he would also meet the wolf, and he was almost dead but was able to survive using the teleportation stone. So yeah, he would make sure not to go there, but he also wanted to get the potion of the elixir life for his sick mother. Yeah, his mother. Yeah, I'm gonna have giving him the same story as Jinwoo. Oh, and yeah, one more thing I forgot to tell you. In this MHA war, something gonna be different. Instead of just having villain, there will be also gates that lead to monster. Yeah, just to make sure some of the people in the MHA war is a bit more strong, just to somehow match with Deku. But anyway, then in the 8th month he would still train. Then he would get the job exchange quest. Then he would go and beat down on some of the army knight using his brand new gauntlet, which make it so that his bone won't the more that he can charge up, the more he hit. Yeah, it was pretty strong if he know how to use it well. And also he would use that Casca Venom Fang to make his gauntlet poisonous. So he would go beat down on some of the villain, and he also have a new weapon too. This weapon is used to wrap around his leg to make him a bit more tough to hit. But anyway, after getting to Igris' place, Igris will be he will be a bit strong, since in the original story, Igris was weakened a bit and let Jinwoo win instead. So in this, he will be slightly stronger. And for Deku, his strength will be what should I give him? 50, agility maybe like 30 or something like that. Precision I don't remember. Maybe somewhere 30, vitality 80, and intelligent. He is already intelligent enough, so maybe something like 70 or something like that. Yeah, he will go hand to hand with Igris, and Igris, as an honorable knight, he will put down the sword and get hand to hand combat with Deku. And Deku, after getting punched to the wall, he would say, "No, I will not lose. No, I will not fail. No, I won't lose the system. And yes, I will win." And he will go haymaker with Igris this time a lot more stronger after getting that main character boost, and finally defeat Igris. Then his next quest would come in, and he was still panting a bit. Then a bunch of knights come in, and luckily he was able to take care of some of it, but he was getting tired. Then he would get back to the penalty zone, and this time he's a bit stronger, so yeah, he was able to take care of the giant centipede, and he would get recovery boost, that recovery potion, and get back to the fight, and were able to spot the two mage, and were able to take care of them, and finally get the shadow monarch, and he would say, arise. No. Yeah, I'm gonna make him still say arise. Just it's cool though. Then he would what do I have? Yeah, arise. Then the army knight would come in, and Icarus would still come in with just one trial. So yeah, he's got even more stronger. Then until the last month, he would still train for a bit, and he would go to other dungeons. And just want to say of the video, the time that Jinwoo went to fight that guy that was riding a dragon, I've got his name. He literally needed three elite knight to. I'm pretty sure it was 3 or 2 knight to at least help him win. So with Deku only having one, isn't the seem fair. So I'm gonna give him another shadow soldier, and this one have the ability of using 5 element, and he looked like Hunkanku from Demon Slayer, that one guy that have that green around him. Yeah, he gonna be looking like that with a staff, and he was able to control 5 element. So yeah, he have another shadow, and his name is, I guess, Deborah. Yeah, I think Deborah is a good name for him. So yeah, he will get trained more. Then at the UA testing ground, he would shatter all the robot. He used his dash skill, and he knew acquire gauntlet. With this gauntlet being able to project a small claw around the gauntlet, which made him able to scratch the robot down. And all of the teacher look and say, how is this kid so strong? Wait, that is the item. Oh, he should be in the support class. Then Nezu would say, actually, it's this part of his quirk. If you can see, look, the first he doesn't have, then you see it appear around his body. It should probably be his quirk or something like that. Then he would go haymaker on the road by destroying every robot out there. And for his personality, he is emotionless, always ruthless, and would always know when to kill, not hesitation at all. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that Jinwoo personality. Then what happened next? Yeah, the 0 pointer will come in, and Jinwoo, Deku would launch at himself using double jump and using his dash skill to destroy the robot with just one shot. No, actually, yeah, screw it, with just one shot. And yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys something. After that 10-month training, his power level will reach 100. Yeah, he gets even more stronger. Strength at the same as Jinwoo after season 2. Yeah, so he's already getting strong. Yeah, all the verse is getting cooked. But don't worry, something interesting will happen. I already planned all this out in my mind, not script it out at all like a fool. But anyway, he will get his acceptance letter. He will get happy. Then he would go to his first day of school, and all of the girls would gush on Deku, seeing how good looking and beautiful he is. And Barco would get pissed, saying, look like the teacher got pity on you, or maybe you probably would want to teach her. How the hell do you get in here? Then Deku did not care about Barco, and he would put on his headphone and not care about Barco at all. Barco would get pissed and was about to lay on explosion on Deku, but now Deku just grabbed his arm, used a bit of his blood, and say, if you dare talk to me or when do that to me again, I will swear you will not be able to use your quirk ever again. And he would squeeze Barco's arm even a little bit more, and Barco would get immediately scared and would sit back down like a good boy. Why the hell did I say that? But anyway, yeah, Alisawa come in and give the ball to Deku because he got number 1, which pissed off Barco even more. Then Deku would use another gauntlet that he had, which this gauntlet have the ability to blast a small air bubble, so that if Deku grab a goblin head, he can use that air bubble to pop the head off. Then he would put his hand backward and throw the ball as hard as he can, but by using also his air cannon, and that ball would get 70,000 kilometers. Yeah, which pissed off Barco even more. Barco tried to somehow reach that level, but he just reached a bit. And in Arizawa, after seeing you saying, kid, what is your quirk? The documents say you're quirkless, but somehow you're able to do this using drug or something. And Deku would say, does it look like I'm using it? I don't need those pitiful chemical on my body. Then all the lady would just get gosh. All the girls say, he's so cool. As he would aura form all the whole thing, the grip strength, the shadow, the 5-meter dash. He just used his dash skill, and the side jump. He just spam his dash skill and beating Medetta. So yeah, he got number 1, boy. Then Barco would get pissed and would not land an explosion. Then he know that he should not do it at all. Then the next day, All Might comes in and told everyone to get their hero suit on. And for his hero suit, he just gonna have the same drip as Jinwoo. I don't know what else to give him. And then All Might would do the draw and say, Bakugo and Ida versus Deku and Iroha. Then Iroha and all the girl was jealous at her since she got one of the most prettiest boy in the class. Bakugo would try to hurt Izuku, saying that it's a hero fight. I can't do this. Then Deku just knock him out, putting him to sleep. Go to the bomb room, and Ida would try to hit Uchako's thing, knowing that she is weaker than Jinwoo. But nah, Deku just grabbed her and used his dash skill to speed himself up to the bomb, make her touch the bomb and winning. And after she get out from the building, all the girls come to her and ask how does it feel getting princess treatment from him. And Uchaku would get blushed, sad and shy, and she started to float around. And all the girls would be jealous at her. But anyway, continue on with the story. Everyone will do their test, and the day come for the USJ attack. Actually, yeah, the USJ attack. In this bus, the question pop up who it destroys, and they all agree it's Deku. Then the USJ attack would happen after 13 give her speech, and after getting teleported in the water, Deku would say, "Arise." Then his shadow army will pop up everywhere, and they would think that is an attack, but see that the shadow army start to help, and Deku would yell, "Don't worry, this shadow creature is part of my quirk, so just stay still while I help you." So they would listen, and the shadow army would go around destroying everyone. And Jinwoo would sit down, and Shigaraki would get pissed and told Nomu to go and destroy that kid. But nah, Deku just look at it, grab his face and say, "Die." And he would use his air cannon to try to kill the Nomu, beating it easily. Then he would say, "Arise." Then the Nomu would wake up and be part of Jinwoo army, and he said, "Go attack that boy, but please don't kill him." Then the Nomu would nod and go to beat down on Shigaraki. And Shigaraki would try to use his decay quirk, but nah, it's a shadow, so he can do crap. So some of the villain would try to help. Then Deku would say, "Enough." Then All Might come in and start to beat down on the rest of the villain, even though some were already injured. So yeah, he is solo everyone, but the credits still go to the hero, and the studio was told to be quiet about this. Then they will get their week off, and just for the whole week, Deku would go to the 100 dungeon floor, finally arriving at the dude riding the dragon. Then he would took down the dragon with just one punch, and would go head to head with the demon guy. I forgot his name, but anyway, he would go head to head with them and use the rest of his elite shadow. Yeah, that's the reason why I gave him that Deborah. Yeah, that's the reason I gave him Deborah set. He would stand no chance without the rest. So yeah, he would go beat down on the demon guy and will win after a long hour. Then he will finally get his dragon and what else? Yeah, he will also get the sword, but the sword will be turned into a gauntlet that have a special ability I ain't gonna give him later on. But anyway, continue on with the story. The UA school festival would begin, and for the running portion, he would say arise, as immediately a dragon would come out and people would say, wait, it's a villain attack. Then he would go right on the dragon and say go. Then he will ride passing all of the course easily, getting number 1 place, and people say 1 plus 1000 aura. Yeah, I just want to make him aura farm for a bit. Then he will also give his speech and people love it. All the girls started immediately get gushing on Deku after seeing how good looking he is. Then for the for the cavalry battle, he would ask to be alone. Then he would say arise, as the shadow soldier would come out and would block everyone from getting Deku, but not stealing the headband, since Deku just want to be friendly with all of them. Then the same people pass. I don't want to think about it that much. Then the 1v1 fight, but this time from the suggestion of some of the students, they decided to do a battle royale, which is a bad idea. Immediately all of the rest of the students would try to gang up on Deku, but Deku would say arise. Then Igorus along with Deborah come in and take out the student easily, not sweating at all, and all the students say this is not fair. Then the two last remaining students would try to hurt on Deku's thing, since they don't want to fight with this shadow, and they would try to hurt Deku, but no, Deku just launched his bloodlust out, which scared them, and his shadow would push both of them out from the ring, and he would win the school festival easily. And in the internship, he would get every single intern ever, but he decided to go with All Might. After arriving at All Might internship, he was told to go speak with All Might. Then All Might would also reveal his true form and say, kid, I need you to take one for all. Yeah, I gave him one for all, since why not? Then Deku would agree to get one for all, since he knows that will make his ability stronger. Then after consuming it, he would also get another stack bar next to it saying one for all. Then he would saw the rest of the quirk and would also see how many percent it is his body could handle. So yeah, he was able. Yeah, so I'm giving him the special ability so that if he want to use 100%, he won't able, but instead his body would only use a good amount of hit that he was able to handle. So he would go to one of the All Might gym place and would try to use one for all, and the system would say one for all, 92.85% smash. Then he would get pissed off, say, telling the system to just give him 100, and the system say, okay, since you're being bad and I already see you will reach 100 level, so there's no point for this. Then he would use 100%. Actually, why don't I just give him 100% easily? Cut that one out. So yeah, he would use 100% of one for all, and the rest of the quirk he would immediately able to unlock all of them, since the system were able to somehow make him have the ability to unlock all of them, and the rest of the internship he was just train and was able to master all of the rest of the quirk. Yeah, he's getting more OP day by day. Not only that, since the system also upgrade some of the quirk, making it 10 times stronger. Yeah, he's one of the most powerful person in the whole MHA role, doubling it. Actually, no, triple that. Anyway, they will also go to school early, since Ida will still get injured. No point for that one. Then what else happened? yeah, it was the test. And from the session of the teacher and the rest of the students, they decide for him to fight the whole entire teacher. But this time he was able to use his shadow. But now he said, "Nah, I win." Then he said, "Okay, I believe you." Then all of the teacher will pop out trying to hurt all Midnight using her gas. Aizawa using his erasure cord and All Might trying to stop him, but he said, "Alright." Then his shadow army will pop out, and suddenly the rock speakers say, "Actually, Izuku, don't use your shadow, please." Then Izuku would agree and would bring out his gauntlet. And he have another gauntlet that is similar to Tsunade Punch, where he have two options. He could either punch a large hole that is dangerous, or he have another choice where he can spread his energy, making a bigger hole but not deep. In simple terms, he could, if he will find a person, he could either break their lungs, or he could spread his energy around their body, hurting every part of their body. So yeah, he would use that gauntlet to hurt All Might, hurting every part of his body, but not hurting him too much. And he was unable to use Black Whip and the rest of his quirk sense. Actually, let's make him able to use that. No erasure, no canceling that quirk. No, Aizawa, I'm gonna work on it. So yeah, he would take down Aizawa. Then for the smoke screen, that won't affect him at all. And Midnight will be confused, saying, "What? Maybe he was so better than me that I couldn't hypnotize him." Then Deku would just blow the smoke away and use his smoke screen instead, and would put her to the ground, knocking her out easily. Then for the rest of the teacher, he just knocked them out, not caring at all, and would go finish the test easily, passing the whole thing. And all the students were shocked, saying he was stronger than All Might. And just for the sake of the video, the teacher would also record the whole test to show the parents how the student have become, and all the media was shocked seeing how Deku was able to take down the symbol of peace, and his mother were able to be alive after getting the elixir of life. So yeah, she will be happy for Deku. Oh yeah, and one more thing, the elixir of life won't work on All Might. Actually, he was able to get healed by Deku just for a small bit, since the elixir of life was said to be able to cure any illness, not injuries. That time where Beerus took down Jinwoo's future wife, yeah, he could not use the elixir of life on her, since it was an injury, not a disease. So for All Might case, he was able to heal a bit, and with the rest of his potion, he was able to get healed up just for a small bit, so that he can able to use at least 12 hours of his time. So yeah, he was able to recover for a bit. Then what should be coming next? Oh yeah, it was the camping trip. At the bus stop, the girl would try to sit next to Deku, but no one was able to sit next to him. Then the teacher would push all the students to the cliff, and Deku would use his dash skill to reach the camping site easily, not helping his classmate at all. Some of them would get pissed off, but the girl would say, "Oh, maybe he just want to do it so that we can train and become stronger, right?" Then he would say, "Yeah, sure." As all the girls, after hearing that, would get blush. Then the Aizawa would tell them what they're gonna do. They would go to bathhouse. Mineta still do his. Actually, no, Mineta won't do his thing. Instead, the girl would only would also poke a small hole to just look at Deku and his six-pack, his amazing body. Deku would notice, but got a cocky smile and would show off just for a bit as he would stand out, and all of the girl would saw his amazing physique, the body, the six-pack, and all of them would get a nosebleed, making the bath red, become the color red. Anyway, the whole camping trip, he would Deku would go to his solo mission, doing instant dungeon even more, and beating more bosses and getting even stronger. At this point, he would reach at least level 108 or something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to make him just a bit, not too strong. But don't worry, I'm gonna have a special event for this one. But anyway, the villain would attack. Bako would still get captured. Deku would get pissed knowing that he would do something. And this time the teacher would tell Deku to come with them to help Bako. Then the All Might versus All for One would happen. But this time Deku would step up saying, "Nah, let me aura form." Then he would slowly walk to All for One, aura form for a bit. Then he will bring out his Shadow Soldier and his gauntlet, and he said, "Bring it on." And he will go the one with All for One using for 100% of the One for All, using Black Wing to tie him up and punching him using One for All 100%. My own strength to 300. Gear shift, Black Whip, special gauntlet to amplify my arm 10 times, and also Fajin, boom, destruction, smash, and immediately a large earthquake. I think, yeah, a small earthquake will happen after All for One get beat up. He would say, "Arise," and immediately he would get the Shadow Soldier, All for One. Yeah, I'm gonna make him even more stronger than that. But the media will say he murdered for doing that, but not the teacher and some of the hero, along with some other people, especially girl, would stand out for him, saying that he did the right thing because that villain was way too powerful and probably will not. So yeah, he would get scot-free. Sorry guys about that. Mom just called, told me to put my motor back in the garage. But anyway, actually, yeah, let's make a game. I want you to guess where I'm from by that one clue. I have to put my motor back into my garage. No, their garage. But anyway, yeah, continue on with the story. For the licensing exam, he just got his license easily. Actually, yeah, he will get his license, but he had to do a test. He had to do an A rank test by himself since they want to test out his power, and they already know that he's solo All Might, so he could do this dungeon. So they sit back in the A rank gate. Then 5 minutes later, he come out with loot, and they say, "What? Here, how about this? You can do an S rank, then you can get your license." Then he come back from S rank and say, "There, I cut his head off. Where's my license?" Then the hero say, "What? Just give him the license. I don't even care no more." Yeah, he just finished an S rank gate by himself. But anyway, continue on with the story. The student would also get the door, and in the first night, all the girls would knock in Deku's door saying, "Can I sleep with you? Can I sleep with you?" But now Deku just say, "Hell no!" like a true chat he is. But anyway, yeah, we continue on with the story. All class 1A would get their license. The big three come in and told them to get jobs. Mirio would fight with everyone except for Deku. Since they all know how strong he is, Deku would get an internship with Aizawa. So Night Eye, I forgive you with Aizawa. Cause I, yeah, I confused with him. But anyway, he will get internship by Sir Night Eye, and he passed easily since Sir Night Eye know how strong he is and would say, "Okay, you can join." Then when Eri bumped into Deku, Overhaul would sorry and say, "Please don't hurt me." Then Deku would just put out his bloodlust, and now Overhaul out, finish soloing the arc easily, and he would ask them if he could finish the base, and they would say, "Sure, I guess." Then he would go to the Overhaul base and would solo everyone, destroying it and killing a few people just to put in his shadow army, since why not? So yeah, he would solo the arc easily. Then what else happened? The UA School Festival still happened. This time Deku would also join the model in part sense, hey, why not? He will go and bring out his aura form for a few hours, and he will get number one, easily getting the trophy. And all the girls also ask him to sign their shirt, sign their uniform, all that. Then finally the big day come, and Shigaraki were about to get his all for one quirk. And just for a fact, all for one is technically still alive, and Deku will somehow get the information from the shadow all for one that he got. But anyway, continuing with the story, all the heroes will be alerted by this, and they will go and fight with Dr. Uru and Shigaraki. And this time Deku will join them, and he will use a rise to summon some of his shadow, put in his friend and some of the class 1A, and also some of and all the hero. And for the rest of his shadow army, he just told them to help out some of the civilian. Some of them will be scared of the shadow, but they already know Deku is famous, so yeah, they will be not scared at all. Then finally, Shigaraki will destroy everyone, and Deku will get pissed by it, and having no other choice, say, "Arise!" As immediately, all of the dead heroes will get up, and they will go pound hand to hand with Shigaraki, killing him instantly. And for Gigantomachia, kill hit, and Deku does not feel anything from this, and he would say, "Arise!" Rising the village. All the heroes would don't know how to feel since he reanimate. Yeah, he just reanimate the hero, and they won't feel good about it. Then he will let go of them just to make sure they will go to the next life, and they will understand that he inside is still good. And finally, day passes, and he will get his finally the final day. Alright, it was the last day of school, not the last of the year, not the last day for the next year, but the final last day. Oh, can I ask, if for those who already finished school, what was the last day feel like? Since I'm already still in school, and I watched a bunch of videos of students finishing school and saw that they were all joyful, sad. So I want to ask, what does it really feel like? Since I really think it will be like sad, since you're going to spend the rest of your life working and not seeing your friends, spending the day at school, talking to each other, skipping school. So yeah, I want to ask, how did it actually feel when after you finish school? For those who already finished school, for me, I have not. So I want to experience high school, even though I will join some of my friends because I like to study, not because I'm a nerd or something like that, because for the sake of it, and I like to feel the pain after I finish my work. Oh, some of my friends probably heard this, so yeah, I don't really care. They won't call. Yeah, that's my life story. They probably don't even know I have a YouTube channel. But anyway, yeah, continuing with the story, Deku would finally get his scholarship, and he would go to finally get his job at being a hero, and he will get the number one hero spot along with his wife, which is, roll the drum, Momo Yaoyorozu. Why? Because why not? They both have black hair. Yeah, he would somehow get black hair. Momo have black hair, so why not? But anyway, after 1 year later, a giant gate would open, and it was open in America, and Storm Strike would come in and try to close the gate, but suddenly a bunch of monsters would come out, and Deku would be alerted by this, and he would say, "Arise!" as the mighty dragon would come out, and he would go and saw a bunch of giants would come out, and suddenly all of the monarch would come out. The frost monarch, actually, no, change the story. A bunch of giants would come out, and Deku would solo at once, also using a rise to call some of the giant, and he would head into the gate and saw for anyone that have not yet finished the soloing manga, I would suggest you not listening to this part, and goodbye, because I'm gonna make the story more interesting by adding some of the manga part and adding more to the story. Since if I make Deku way too strong, the story will become boring. So yeah, anyway, the giant monarch would tell Deku about what's gonna happen next, and he would understand, and he would kill the giant since it was no use to him, and he would go back to his world, and he would go to speech talking to all the world and say, okay, listen, the world is about to be in danger. Many beasts will come, so I suggest all you should be head indoors safe. And he would use some of his invested money to make structure building to help people, and he will also request the shadow of the hero agency if he could have some of the dead body from the old hero, so that we could have a chance since a war is about to break out. And everyone would agree to let him rise up some of the dead hero, the legend one, since they all understand the danger. And some of the media would say this is not right, but Deku would come out and say, I do agree, this is not right and not correct. But after I finish the raid and after the beasts all come, I would promise all of you, I will release all of them and make them go to the afterlife. I hope you all understand. And everyone understand by it, and he will go arise all of the dead hero or the legend one, maybe somebody like All Might would be still alive, so no All Might, but for his old classmate he would call all of them asking if they could help, and the rest and all of them would agree. The only strong one, but for the weak one, like Manetta, the Invisible Girl, no, they don't have to come in. But anyway, yeah, he will ask up all of the rest of his classmates to come with him, and he would train all of them, making them as rank. Momo is able to create a bunch of more complex items. Todoroki able to create a larger structure and more weapon, and he will also give weapon to those who aren't able to get stronger. So yeah, he will invite all his friends, train them this one is a JJK reference. So you have not read the manga yet, skip this part. Yeah, he would train them like how Gojo trained everyone to reach special grade. So yeah, all of the class 1A, 1B, and I think the whole school that he used to study with, they all reach S rank, even the weak one. Then he also did adjustment to all of them. So yeah, he reached all of them reached the top of the rank. But anyway, continue on with the story. They come, all of the three big monarchs arrive, and Deku would come out and would use his new equipment, the hand destroyer. As for this gauntlet, is able to ignore regen, ignore armor, and attack the soul. As immediately he would attack the insect monarch, the insect monarch, and he would arise all of the dead heroes. Some of the dead heroes sense there is one time in the manga page that he tried to arise a monster, but the monster were able to live for a few seconds, I think a few minutes, I remember, because it was dead a long time ago. So yeah, he was able to revive some of the heroes that he could, and all of them would try to help their crew, even though they don't have consciousness. Egress would cut the monster out, clearing a path, and all of the rest of the heroes try to help Deku too. Then he was able to kill the insect monarch or the plant or the poison, I can't remember. Then the fourth monarch would freeze everyone, but both Bakugo, Endeavor, and Endeavor is still retired. Todoroki would free everyone, and he would go hand to hand with the Frost Monarch. But now the Frost Monarch were able to capture him. He would try to use one for all, but the Beast Monarch were able to hold him down, and they were able to kill. And everyone was shocked seeing Deku was killed. But suddenly a text box would come out saying, "Hero is dead. Player reach 0 heart. Black heart activate." As immediately his heart started to pump out, and a crystal would cover him. All of the 1A and 1B and the rest of his old school classmates would understand, and they would immediately go in and help protect Deku. And Aoyama is also they are sent to the recommendation of Deku. He would be free, and all of the 1A, 1B, 1C, and whatever. Is that 1C? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think there was 1C, but yeah, just say that the whole school come in and would protect Deku. Some of them got injured, some almost got killed, but not. But suddenly a large aura come out, and the rest of the shadow will get even stronger. And all of the 1A start seeing that they got healed, and they could say, "You dare hurt my friend, but now you will pay." As immediately all the monarch would feel this aura, and they would all remember the shadow monarch. As immediately the frost monarch and the beast monarch try to run away, but not. Deku just teleport next to her and say, "You dare hurt them. One for all, 125% smash!" As all his quote will also get upgraded time 100. As now he would able to use one for all 1,000,000%, not the 1,000,000% from MHA, but the true 1,000,000%. And this punch is so strong, it was able to destroy the moon, but he was using a good amount to kill the beast monarch. Then he would come out and throw the head of the beast monarch to the frost, and the frost will get his leg will be shaking, and Deku would come in and say, "You killed my friend, and now I kill you." As immediately he would pop the head of the frost monarch out, destroying it easily. Then he would look at his classmates and saw that some of them got injured, so he would be able to heal some of them using some of his potion. But for the injured one, he did not do that much. Then he would look at his old friend Bakugo, and he would come out and look at him, staring him down. As Bakugo would say, "Yeah, this looks like it's my last day. Deku, I'm sorry all those times I bullied you. I understand." Then he will get shut up by Deku, and he hug and say, "That's okay. I forgive you for all the things you did. After you bully me, you'll never become that person again. Instead, you change, and I'm proud of that." And Bakugo will cry, say, "So, no, I shouldn't be giving this." But Deku would pat his head behind and say, "I'm sorry, I could not help you." He would try using the elixir of light, but seemed that it did not work. But Bakugo said, "Deku, I have one last request before I die." Then Deku would say, "What is it?" "Make me your shadow." And he would pass away, dying in front of Deku. Deku would look at his body, feeling sad, since his classmate, his best friend, his old friend, was dead. And then he would say the word, "Arise." As immediately a large aura would come out, and Bakugo, the explosion knight, would come out, kneeling down and say, "Thank you." And he would be a bit sad seeing this, and he would say that after the true fight ends, "I will set you free, my friend." As the rest of the 1A class all went to Bakugo's funeral, Bakugo, and not still being creeped out by his shadow, but they will understand that this is Bakugo's wish. He wished to help. Then Deku would tell everyone. Then actually, before the funeral, so there will be a large aura coming out. As sudden, I messed up about it. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I messed up a few bit, but anyway, he was able to help a bunch of civilians. Some of the heroes get injured, but he would use a ride to make them his shadow army. Some of the people will be uncomfortable, but he said that he will release them after the battle, the true war. Then suddenly a large aura would come out. Then portals started to open, and the rest of the hero would gather up and was being ready to fight this monster again. But no, all of the rest of the of Deku original shadow come in. I forgot all their name. But yeah, that's not important right now. But anyway, yeah, all of the rest of the Shadow Monarch shadow will come in, and all of them will be shocked, and Deku, the system would disappear as it already served its purpose. And Ashborn, oh yeah, no, I forgot. Ashborn will told Deku the whole story of there will be another monarch coming in, and he should get even stronger. As all of the shadow would kneel down to their new shadow monarch, as Deku would get even more stronger after this. Then he would tell everyone to go to somewhere since there will be a battle, a 100-year battle, a battle that will be legendary. And all of them would agree, and some of the heroes will ask to help, but Deku would say no, and some of the heroes would say, please, I will kill myself so that I can become your shadow and help. But Deku would say, no need, I can do this because I am him. I just want to put that in. But anyway, yeah, everyone will go out, and Deku, after seeing the large gate, he would say, arise. As immediately a bunch of shadow, Angel, Knight and his star top commander will come out, and Barco Shadow would stand beside him as an elite shadow, cause why not? Since he dead already. But anyway, the dragon monarch will come out and say, pitiful. As immediately it was the battle, and Deku was fighting with Dragon Monarch using one for all, 1,000,000% smash, and he was able to use the true 1,000,000%. And Barco would go and fight with some of the dragon and try to help Deku, but Deku just command him not to, and he will go hand to hand. He will yell out a large scream to paralyze the dragon, but the monarch dragon also do too. And Deku know that his time is coming to an end, so he finally used one for all, 1,000,000% plus Black Whip, plus Gear Shift, plus Fajin, plus my true strength, plus everyone in whole army and the planet, as he immediately would hit the monarch dragon, killing him almost instantly, and he would go pound to pound, say rah rah rah. Not exactly like that, just a battle cry, say ah! And he would go pound to pound with the dragon monarch, instantly killing him, popping his head out and say, I did it. And immediately he would fall down, and the rest of the world would be fixed up, and he would be called the strongest hero in history. Then the White Angel guys, I forgot, will come out and congratulate, thanking Deku for helping all of them, and ask what do he want. And Deku look down and say, reset the world and let me fight with all of that, with every single monster, so my friend could live a better life. As they all agree, and Deku would spend 100,000 more years killing a bunch of monsters, and would finally become a kid with no special ability and no quirk in this world, and he would go around spending his day and marrying Momo Yaozu and becoming a happy and peaceful man. And this is the end of my what if. I hope you guys like the ending. Yeah, I'm going with the ending where the world is reset and he would fight a bunch of monsters. I already told you guys that for those who have not read the manga, you should go. And I already told all of you not to come out to this part, so do not report me for spoiling this. It's your guys' fault, but don't forget to give me a like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching my video, and please give me more subscribers for the Dragon Ball what if. Just pick your choice. Which one are you going to want to see, so I can make my decision. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and peace.